Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. We're here at Harrah's, Philadelphia this week, and we're going to introduce you to the voice behind all the races here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Mike Bozich will be joining us. We'll talk to him and a lot more coming up in this next half hour.
Gianna's the lead, who has delayed by a length. They reached a half in 55-2.
Coming up, we have the showdown in the Cutler between Market Share and Sebastian K. On paper, it looked to be a great one, but was it? We'll have the details. Plus, we'll also hook you up with PA Sire Stakes races from Pocono, and Be a Magician, last year's Horse of the Year, was back in action at Woodbine. That race and more is coming up next. Racing's fastest paced half hour starts right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're off.
Hello there, Kim Wasabi, and welcome to PA Harness Week. It's Heather and Steve in our usual air chairs, and you're out there doing what you normally do when you watch the show. You know, laying back, got your feet up, sipping on your coffee, chomping down a bagel, wolfing down a donut or a Danish. You know, we know how you fly, you know what I mean? So you're also sitting there and saying, oh, you two, bring it. And that's exactly what we plan to do. Hi, Sunshine.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm ready to bring it.
Let's bring it.
Okay.
And we got to bring it this week because there is so much action in this half hour. We really don't have time for our traditional, normal type shucking and jiving.
No, but you're doing a good job of it.
Which is either good or bad news depending upon why you do, in fact, watch the show. Right?
Right, that's correct.
But let's get right to it. There was a big deal. We talked about it on our last show. It was the $175,000 Cutler Free-for-All Memorial Trot at the Big M. And it was the confrontation between Sebastian K and Market Share and a bunch of other high-class trotters. Heather, whoop it on them, babe.
I will. Yes, they're calling this the Clash of the Titans. So, number one is Sebastian K. Now, he's the even money favorite. He was a 2012 Swedish Horse of the Year, and he took a world record in his Cutler elimination.
Swedish? You say Swedish?
Yes, I did, yeah. Okay. And then number two is Market Share, 7-5 odds here. He's our American champion. He won his elimination also impressively. Now, one of the big hype about this, you know, the big thing is that a lot of people are thinking this could be the very first sub-150 trot race on a mile track.
Get out.
No, I'm serious. Let's find out.
Often trotting an Arch Madness with speed, and there goes Modern Family with his speed, and Dave Miller blasts off. Savruga from the inside, and off stride goes Market Share. Market Share is on a break. Sebastian K moves into second now, behind a revved up Modern Family. Savruga gets away in the third position. Archangel is trotting fourth, and then it's Arch Madness who is fifth. Gap of 2-3 to Intimidate sixth. Then Undercover Strike is seventh. Then Possessed Fashion, gap of 2 lengths to DW's New York Yank, and far back after the break, Market Share the trailer. 27-1 single foul gapped in the backstretch here. Modern Family by a length and a half. Sebastian K in the second spot now, tightens in a bit. Savruga's trotting third. Archangel next in fourth, looking anxious there. Arch Madness edging to the outside. Intimidate looking to flush somebody to the outside. Then it's Undercover Strike on the rail with DW's New York Yank. Possessed Fashion, Market Share way back. The half a rated 55-2. 28-1 rating in that second quarter. Dave Miller, Modern Family edging out of the pocket now. Here comes Sebastian K, fresh off his world record performance. Okas Fonstad lunches Sebastian K up and after Modern Family. Those two hook up as they head to three quarters. From the inside, Savruga is stride for stride there with Archangel up on the outside. He is second over and all set to fan out as they race past three quarters. Undercover Strike looks for room on the inside. 122-4 for three quarters. 27-2 in the third quarter. And here comes Sebastian K on the outside. Modern Family trying to fend him off. but Sebastian K has taken over. He is a powerhouse, and he's pulling away here in the Cutler. It's Sebastian K.
Market Share ends up going off stride early, and I mean, you could just hear you could just hear groans. Modern Family ends up getting the front, and then Sebastian K gets behind him in the pocket, but he doesn't really stay there very long. A little past the half, Sebastian K pulls and crosses the wire first in a 1:50.2 with trainer-driver Aka Svenstedt. Now, Modern Family raced super, I thought. He was 12-1, he was second. Sevruga was third, and getting back to that winning horse, Sebastian K.
The barefooted horse.
Yes, we're going to find.
Contessa.
Yes, we're going to find out more about that because we've got Hollywood Hayden from the Meadowlands interviewing the connections.
Any strategy change at all after Market Share broke?
I don't think so. You by just protecting that he's not going to get locked in because he knows he has a really good horse and he want to make sure he don't get locked in, and he had plenty of horse left today, and soon he showed a whip and he just took off, and he could have gone a little faster too, but we got plenty of racing this year. So.
Okay, where's he go next, you know?
Going to get a couple of weeks a little easy here now, and in 2 to 4 weeks we're going to come back here at Meadowlands again and race
Real
in
barbecue in Times Square and many others.
And they had 2 races here, and
he loved
then we
food, but he loved
Canada,
horses as well.
And then the Cashman coming up here. We like to stay at Meadowlands. It's a great track.
Thank you, Hollywood Hayden, for that. And stick around, folks, when we come back. Pennsylvania Sire Stake action, 4 divisions worth $66,000 a piece. Stick around.
Now to the inside at press time with a clear shot at him.
This message is brought to you by the more than 23,000 folks all across the Commonwealth, your friends, your neighbors, who proudly earn their living in Pennsylvania's horse racing and breeding industries. Each year, horse racing provides well over $4 billion in economic impact statewide, and horse racing is directly responsible for jobs, tens of thousands of solid, good-paying jobs in Erie, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, everywhere you look. Horse racing in Pennsylvania, it's a winner.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. And as promised, because we never go back on our promises, do we, Heather?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Not unless it's convenient anyway, okay? Pennsylvania Sire Stake action, big doings. Here it is, $66,000 on the line. Number 2, Sometimes Said, with John Campbell, was the 3 to 5 chalk. Number 4, Tell It Like It Is. Remember that song by Aaron Neville? If you do, you are very old. Was 6 to 5 with Brett Miller. Number 6, Limelight Beach with Dave Miller was 6 to 1, and with a call, Jim Baviglia.
Limelight Beach taking a bit of air, but trying to get to the front for David Miller. Second time off the layoff in the gelding, takes over the lead from Tell It Like It Is. His first start of the year, but the workouts were unreal for this one. Then you've got Sometimes Said, very sharp in his 2014 debut. John Campbell aboard. That's the 3 to 5 favorite, still on the inside for the moment. Brookdale Buster is 4th, followed by Some Size, Some Style, then 7th Secret, and the trailer Sandest and Hanover. They stay in line to the half, 55-1, 28-4 second panel. Now they've got the wind at their backs. Action should heat up here. Limelight Beach with the lead, and quickly from 3rd, there goes Sometimes Said. David Miller waiting till the backstretch, and now charging hard at the leader. Tell It Like It Is in a good spot there behind the top 2. Some Size, Some Style moves up to 4th, about 2.5 back. Then 7th Secret also showing some pace past Brookdale Buster and Sandest and Hanover the back. 3/4, 122 even, 26 and 4 third panel, and Limelight Beach holding off Sometimes Said for the moment. On the inside, Tell It Like It Is takes back second. He wants to go further back. Some Size, Some Style. Top of the stretch, Limelight Beach is still there. Sometimes Said fading, but Tell It Like It Is on the inside, coming up the passing lane strong. Limelight Beach, Tell It Like It Is with the momentum.
Tell It Like It Is took the early lead before Limelight Beach took over. Tell It Like It Is took the 2-hole and sat in before outgaming Limelight Beach in 1:49.1. Real racehorse time. Number 7, 7th Avenue, an appropriate 50-1 bomber with Mike Wilder Brother got third, now the fourth. Also $66,000 on the line, and Heather's got that for you.
That is correct. More Pennsylvania Sire Stakes here. Number 1 is Cam Mikey, the bettor's choice at 3 to 5, has been undefeated so far, 5 for 5 this season. And number 4 is Maxi Bond, the sport's all-time winningest driver, Dave Pallone in the sulky. The rest, double digits.
Maxi Bone is just blistering up the front end and now is still going strong by a length and 3/4. Inside at press time, inching back closer. Now Cam Mikey in full swing on the outside within 2 lengths and gaining. Mad American is close inside, fourth but nowhere to roam. Mojito Hanover moving up along with Pierce. But Maxi Bone still holding steady at 3/4, 121 and 3, 27 and 4 third panel. Maxi Bone is there by a length and a half over at press time. Cam Mikey trying to rally on the outside. Mad American is fourth. Top of the stretch, Maxi Bone still on top. Now to the inside at press time with a clear shot at him. Outside Cam Mikey at press time, even now with Maxi Bone. Matt Kakali, and at press time going to upset him at 10 to 1.
At press time, leaves out of post 7, makes the front, and then takes cover behind Maxi Bond, and who goes on to lead the way. But the fractions are really fierce, and as awesome as this horse races, Maxi Bond just gets outpaced at the wire by the pocket sitter at press time, who wins in 149 and 1 with Matt Kakali in the bike for trainer Ron Burke. He pays $12 to win. Maxi Bond was second. Cam Mikey, first up move for him, and he was third.
You think we're done, don't you? No, we got more Pennsylvania Sire Stake action in the form of race 6. It was the 3 of 4, okay? Number 6, Some Star Somewhere, Mac DeKaylee 1 to 2. Number 4, Somewhere in LA 8 to 5 with Mark McDonald. The rest, double-digit bombers.
Some Star Somewhere put to the test by Somewhere in LA, a long neck away. Meanwhile, right behind that cover, here comes William. He wants to go. Allard trying to hold him back. Inside Par New Hanover. Now here comes William, makes the 3-wide move. Best Said is moving into traffic there, 5th. Followed on the inside by Avalanche Hanover. But still they're chasing Some Star Somewhere. 3/4, 122 and 1, 27 and 2 third panel. Some Star Somewhere. The pressure is intense from Somewhere in LA. Here comes William out 3 wide. Par New Hanover and Best Set both looking for room. Top of the stretch, Some Star Somewhere trying to hold together here. Kakali urging him on. Outside Somewhere in LA, not done with him. Some Star Somewhere, Somewhere in LA. What a duel here. Some Star Somewhere, Somewhere in LA. Some Star Somewhere.
In the end, the Somewhere couple, Some Star Somewhere and Somewhere in LA, were noses apart with Some Star Somewhere. A schnoz better and got there first in 150 and 3. Number 5, Blooming Genius, a 45 to 1 shot with Tyler Smith, was third.
By the way, trainer Ron Burke, the winner of that race, he ended up becoming the first trainer in North American harness racing history to pass the $100 million mark for a trainer. Yes.
But is he happy?
I knew you were going to say that. I was going to say, he's on Twitter. Ask him.
I will do that, okay.
All right, we're going on to another Pennsylvania Sire Stake here. Number 3 is Let's Drink On It, the 4 to 5 favorite. 1 in 150 and 1 in his first start of the year, and this is just his second start of the season. And number 6 is Mick Wicked, going to post for trainer Casey Coleman. Number 8, All-Star Partner, has a tough post, unfortunately, but really great gate speed.
And now All-Star Partner has to face a fresh horse on the outside. First over, Let's Drink On It. Just a long neck away and gaining. Inside, McWicked trying to come on again. Fire in the belly in a good spot behind the live cover. Also on the outside, Somewhere Fancy. Some play a boxed in 6. And now Let's Drink On It clears All-Star Partner as they approach the 3/4 pole. And 120 and 4, 26 and 4 third panel here. Fractions lightning fast. And on top, Let's Drink On It has the lead. Inside, All-Star Partner. Outside, Fire in the belly. Mick Wicked is boxed in 4th. Top of the stretch, Let's Drink On It. Smith is keeping him to task, and he's extending this lead now. Mick Wicked shakes free on the inside, but too far to come. Let's Drink On It. Tyler Smith, the Indiana Invader, putting on a show.
All-Star Partner shows his usual gate speed as the gate folds, and he makes it to the top, but the bettor's choice is Let's Drink On It. He makes a first up move, and it's just like bottoms up. He whips by the 3/4 pole in 120 and 4 when wins by 2 lengths in a career best of 149 flat. Tyler Smith is your winning driver. Mick Wickett took second. Some Playa was third.
Some Playa.
Some Playa.
Meanwhile, you mentioned Casey Coleman before. I got to mention Casey dropped a ton of weight. She is a babification lately.
Oh, she looks incredible.
Unbelievable.
And she started driving again, like in qualifiers.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, how'd you do that, girlfriend? We all want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
absolutely.
did something, but she looks great, really.
I think it's called exercise and eating right.
Maybe. That's kind of radical, really. Okay. 10th race at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs on Saturday was the $25,000 preferred handicap pace. Number 6, Dancing Yankee, with Brett Miller was odds on at 4-5. Number 5, Clear Vision out of the Ron Burke stable with Matt DeCaley was 5-2. Number 4, Emeritus Maximus with Dave Pallone was 3-1. And with the call, Jim Baviglia.
It's Clear Vision coming off a win in the Levy, a consolation. There's Dancing Yankee, won the Rose in impressive fashion his last start at Pocono, and with a first over brush sweeps right on by Clear Vision, the 4-5 favorite, now on top into the turn. Mock It So shuffled back to third, a gap to Feel Like a Fool. Emeritus Maximus won a preferred in his last start. He's 5th, about 5 away, and the trailer is CP Panic. The half 52-2. That might be as fast as I have ever seen it here at Pocono. Dancing Yankee in possible record-setting form here tonight, leads it by about a length. Clear Vision in the pocket on the inside, third still Mock It So. Emeritus Maximus hoping that hot pace catches up with the leader, and now he picks up some cover there from Mock It So. Inside Feel Like a Fool sneaking up to within 2.5 of the lead. 3/4, 120-1, 27-4, third panel. Dancing Yankee feeling heat on the outside from Mock It So. Inside Clear Vision third, Emeritus Maximus not coming on. Top of the stretch, and still Dancing Yankee with the edge. Now on the inside, Clear Vision looking for a second move here. Clear Vision after Dancing Yankee. Clear Vision digging in on the inside. Dancing Yankee fighting hard. Dancing Yankee has enough.
Dancing Yankee took over before the half and set some blistering splits before showing off his guts to outgame Clear Vision, who got a dream 2-hole trip but still couldn't get up. Dancing Yankee set a new track record while tying the world record set last year by Pet Rock at Scioto Downs, winning a desperate neck in 1:47-2. Let me repeat that because it sounds vaguely important. 1:47-2, thank you. Number 2, Feel Like a Fool off at 25-1 with Mark McDonald got third. And Harrah's Philadelphia action is going to be in your face. It won't be no disgrace. Coming up next.
And Sky Is the Limit wanted the lead, and he's got it.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Heather is going to keep you in no more dark places because she's got a great race from here at Harrah's Philadelphia on Sunday.
I do. Non-winners, $12,500. Last 5, the purse is $17,000. And number 4 is Hang 10, 6-5 favorite. The horse's mom's name is Bikini Line. Don't you love that? And they name him Hang 10.
Should have bred her to Thong or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I mentioned that, you know.
Yeah, okay. Number 1, I'm going to let you think on that for a little bit. Number 1 is Sky Is the Limit, up and racing at Yonkers and the Meadowlands. Number 3, Mr. Molly, a lightly raced 11-year-old from New Zealand.
Sky Is the Limit up by 1.5 lengths. Hang 10 tracking in the pocket second. Mr. Molly working from third. Here comes Party Cove driving up uncovered. Now just flushed Mr. Molly out of third. Halftime 55-2. They race up the back stretch. Sky Is the Limit has unwanted company in the form of Mr. Molly driving aggressively now. And these two now trading strides in front of Hang 10, right in behind battling leaders. Towards the inside, Lean On You is 4th. Outside, Party Cove could not go on. Complete Desires behind. Stalling covers, they go around the turn. Dirty Double saving ground, and Adwaters still trails. 3/4, 122-4 for Sky Is the Limit. Outside, Mr. Molly starting to hang. Along the inside, Hang 10 third. Racing in 4th is Lean On You. you. They straighten away. Sky is the limit, meaning business today. He ups the ante again. Sky is the limit's up by 3. Now 4 widening lengths. Inside it's Hang 10. Outside Mr. Molly coming through Dirty Devil down to the finish. Sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit. Starts at number 1 and ends as number 1. Hall of Famer Ron Pearson, the bike. They cut out the fractions. 151 and 1 mile here. Actually, it was the fastest race on the entire card for the day. Hang 10 hung on for second, and Dirty Devil was third.
All right, the 10th race on Sunday at Harrah's, Philadelphia. It was a condition pace for non-winners of $18,000 in their last 5 starts. Number 1, The Voice of Truth, which Corey Callahan was 7-5. Number 4, Transcending the Voice of Truth, was 3-1 with Yannick Gingras. Number 5, Manhattan Rusty with Ron Pierce, 7-2. And with a call, Mike Bozich.
They filed in behind the speed of Manhattan Rusty, who shows the way. Maytime Terror right there in second. Transcending drafting in third. Voice of Truth in fourth. Inside fifth, Cambassador as they go around the turn. Length and a half back to Something in the Wind, who's about 6 lengths away from the lead. Breakable length to Code Word. And Southwind Amazon still trailing the field. Halftime 56-2, 28-4 for the second quarter. Up the bank stretch they go. It's Manhattan Rusty the boss. Up on the outside, Transcending offering up now second. Maytime Terror in the pocket third. Voice of Truth commits to the outside fourth. Along the inside, Something in the Wind is climbing up the rail. Outside, Cambassador gets into a crowded outer flow. Code Word is next, and Southwind Amazon with excess cover. Around the final turn they go. Manhattan Rusty by 3 parts. On the outside, Transcending still grinding up. 3/4, 124 and 1. Voice of Truth now moving 3 wide. Along the inside, Maytime Terror looking for racing room from far back. Here comes Cambassador. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Manhattan Rusty on the inside. Up on the outside, Voice of Truth takes the lead. Far outside, Cambassador picks up the chase. Transcending in between, it's Voice of Truth. Outside, Cambassador down to the finish. Voice of Truth to win.
Manhattan Rusty cut the mile into the lane before a couple of closers nailed his squeaky butt. Voice of Truth used a second over trip to get up in 152. Number 3, Cambassador off at 4-1 with Tim Tetrick. Closed well for second. A tiring Manhattan Rusty was indeed rusty. Finished 2 back in third. And now our Sharla McBride caught up with new track announcer here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. His name is Mike Bozich. And let's see what Mike does on a daily basis.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Mike Bozich, the new track announcer here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Mike, thanks so much for joining us today. What got you started in doing what you do?
Well, my dad took me to the racetrack ever since I was little from the Chicago area. Took me to Balmoral, took me to Maywood, Arlington Park, Hawthorne. And basically, I just kind of grew up in the sport. Not in the horses, but basically as a fan, and that's kind of how I got started.
2014 is your first season doing it here at Philadelphia. How did you get this job here?
Well, I was originally at Hazel Park, and things in the state of Michigan as far as harness racing aren't doing very well right now, so I had to go elsewhere. And the job opened up. James went over to Tioga, and I talked to Barry, and we were able to work something out, and I came here.
What's the most exciting part about your job?
Well, definitely anything could happen at any minute. You know, every race is different, and that it's kind of the spontaneity of it all.
You have a great view up there. Describe us the view, because you have the best seat in the house.
Well, it's the very best view of any racetrack I've ever worked at. I mean, you have ships, you have planes, and of course you have horses, so you have it all. It's the very best view I've ever had.
So 2014, your first year here. Are you going to stay here for a while? Can we look forward to seeing you here for a while?
Oh, absolutely. I love it here.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck here in your new gig as track announcer and race caller at Harrah's, Philadelphia, Mike. And stick around when we come back. We got some big doings going on from the Big M. You won't want to go anywhere. And if you got to go somewhere, go quick and get your butt back here. Things are going on.
The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, changing lives since 1976 by providing unforgettable experiences while educating young racing fans. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, hands-on equine learning at camps across the country and driving exhibitions. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, providing scholarships, leadership programs, career and college information. Support the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. Log on to hhyf.org and find us on Facebook. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, growing our future with enthusiasm.
Feel the action.
Get a taste of victory. Spice things up. And play to win. Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi there, you, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross. And as promised, we're going to go up to the Meadowlands. Big doings up there. Race 11, some really top-class racehorses of the pacing variety. And Heather's got it for you.
You better believe it. We got free-for-allers. A purse is $30,000. And number 4 is Bandolito, the favorite. Holds the overall track record at Dover Downs, and he is having a fierce year. Number 6 is Wari Needy. Took a record of 146-4 last year. This is just his 3rd start of the season. And then number 5 is All-Star Legend. Returns to the Meadowlands after racing at Pocono last time out.
All-Star Legend launched to the outside, looking to catapult off the Torrid half mile. Frankie's Dragon is 5th to the outside. Then Bandolito with work to do, and easy again, but it's War We Needy. What's the 3/4 time? 1:19.4. The 1:46.4 world record performers in high gears. They turn for home. War We Needy by 2.5, 3. Appears to be getting leg weary though. All-Star Legend on the outside. Rockin' Amadeus on the rail. Frankie's Dragon is all out. From the back comes Bandolito. They're closing in on War We Needy, who needs the line. All-Star Legend inching him with Frankie's Dragon. All-Star Legend!
Rockin' Amadeus gets the first call, but Wari Needy makes his huge brush to the front, and he gets by the 3/4 pole in 1:19.4.
No.
You can hear in the race call, everyone's like, whoa, when they get by the 3/4 pole. He really fights to the end, but All-Star Legend races super. He's first up. He ends up nipping Wari Needy in the final stride in 1:48 flat. Lifetime mark for him. Yannick Gingras in the bike. This is one of 7 wins for Yannick at the Meadowlands on this night. It was a huge evening for him. Wari Needy was right there for 2nd, and then a super close 3rd was Frankie's Dream.
Okay, Monday at Woodbine was their closing night. They had 2 great races. There was the 2 legs of the Miss Versatility. In the first, race 3, Classic Martine off a 3-5 with Tim Tetrick, fresh off a world record performance at Pocono, beat a classy field in 1:52.2. Now we're going to show you race 9 at Woodbine. It marked the return of 2013's undefeated horse of the year, the great trotter, Be a Magician. Number 2, the Queen Bee, will be taking on number 6, Perfect Alliance, who's a perfect 9 for 9 this year. The rest double-digit bombers, and here comes Ken Middleton with this exciting call.
Perfect Alliance still there, full length and a half in front. 2nd at the inside to Frau Blucher. Be a Magician yet to move from in 3rd. Then it's back 4th to Dorsey. 3/4 of a mile, and Perfect Alliance still there, 2 lengths in front now at 3/4 in 1:23.4. And as they turn home, the one to catch here is Perfect Alliance. And Perfect Alliance comes into the stretch, leading it by a length and a half, shooting through at the inside from in 2nd now as they come into the final 1/8 of the mile. 2nd at the inside, that's Frau Blucher. Be a Magician splits through horses late from 3rd. Perfect Alliance still there. Shooting through at the inside comes Be a Magician. And it's Perfect Alliance.
Unbelievable. The Queen Bee got stung. Perfect Alliance did something no horse has done since October of 2012. Got beat.
Wow.
The Queen Bee got beat.
I know.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean she's not going to be fabulous the rest of the year.
No, that's true. Number 1, DRC off at 40-1 with Sylvain Filion was 3rd, and that's going to do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. For all of us here, including Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, my partner, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste, and get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.